Greetings, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here with another enlightening video. Today, we're taking a deep dive into Folio's first skill, breaking it down in detail so everyone can fully understand how it works and what makes it effective. This content isn't about specific team compositions or battle accuracy. Instead, the goal is to analyze the mechanics of Folio's first skill and explore its potential in different situations. If you want to master Folio and make the most of his abilities, stick around. Understanding his skills is the key to unlocking his full potential. Let's get started. Folio's first skill is an area-based magic attack that scales with both his magic attack and the intelligence difference between him and his opponents. Folio creates a blot above the enemy team, which expands over 5 seconds. The longer it channels, the more damage it deals, reaching a maximum of 174,603 damage at full charge. This damage is calculated as 150% of Folio's magic attack plus a flat 13,100 bonus. In addition to its base damage, the skill also applies bonus damage based on intelligence. For every 100 points of intelligence that Folio has over his target, the block deals an extra 530 damage. This makes the skill more effective against heroes with low intelligence, such as tanks, warriors, and agility-based attackers, while being less impactful against high-intelligence mages. It's important to note that my Folio is not fully maxed yet. He is still missing artifacts and rank 5 ascension, meaning that these numbers will be higher once he reaches full development. However, for today, we will be working with his current stats to analyze how the skill performs. The key to maximizing this skill's potential is ensuring that Folio has a significant intelligence advantage over his opponents. Team compositions that boost his intelligence or reduce the enemy's magic defense can help amplify this effect. Folio's skill description states that the longer his block channels, the more damage it deals. Let's break down exactly how this works and what factors can interrupt the channeling process. When Folio activates his ultimate, he creates a blot above the enemy team, which begins to expand. This blot will deal damage after 5 seconds, reaching its full potential if it completes the full channeling time. However, there are 2 scenarios where the channeling can be interrupted before the 5 seconds are up. The first is if Folio is killed during battle. If he is eliminated before the 5 seconds have passed, the blot will stop expanding and deal damage based on the amount of time it was active before his death. The second is if Folio is killed and replaced by one of his illusionary copies. In both situations, the channeling is interrupted, just like Amira's ultimate, which is also affected by her presence in battle. However, there is one major difference: even if Folio is killed, his ultimate will still activate and deal damage. For example, if Folio's maximum potential damage is 175,000 after 5 seconds, but he is killed 4 seconds into the channeling process, the skill will deal 140,000 damage instead. Since my Folio is not fully maxed, missing artifacts and rank 5 ascension, these numbers will be even higher when he is fully upgraded. For now, we have to work with the current stats to understand how his skill functions in battle. This means that even if Folio falls in battle, his ultimate could still wipe out the enemy team, making him a significant threat even in difficult fights. Understanding this mechanic is key to using Folio effectively, as protecting him during those crucial 5 seconds can mean the difference between full skill potential or losing out on damage. Now, let's break down how this skill's damage scales. It has 2 primary sources of damage: the base damage and the bonus damage from intelligence difference. The base damage of the skill is 175,000, which is calculated as 150% of Folio's magic attack plus a flat 13,100 damage. This means that increasing Folio's magic attack will directly boost the skill's damage. To maximize this, Folio benefits from heroes that increase magic attack, either through artifacts or skills. Nebula is one of the strongest options, as she can provide 174,000 magic attack when using her support ability. Other heroes with magic attack boosting artifacts include Amira, Leanne, Iris, Augustus, Judge, Celeste, Satori, Jorgen, Kai, Alvana, Krista, and even Folio himself. In addition, Polaris can indirectly boost Folio's damage since enemies affected by her freeze take 140% more magic damage. Now, let's see how much Nebula's support actually improves Folio's ultimate damage. When we apply Nebula's 174,000 magic attack boost into Folio's skill calculation, his damage increases to 435,000 per enemy hero. If Folio hits all 5 enemies, the total output reaches 2.1 million damage. But that's only part of the equation. Folio's second damage source comes from intelligence difference. For every 100 points of intelligence difference between Folio and his target, his skill deals an additional 530 damage. Let's take Dante as an example. His base intelligence is 3,196, while Folio's is 15,815, giving a difference of 12,619. When we divide this by 100, we get 126, meaning Folio deals an additional 67,000 damage to Dante with his ultimate. Since Folio steals intelligence through his other skills, this extra damage will be even higher against agility and strength-based heroes, pushing his total skill damage past 500,000 per enemy. This means a full 5-hero hit can exceed 2.5 million damage in just one ultimate use. To further boost intelligence difference damage, Folio can be paired with Satori, who steals 260 intelligence per attack through his Eternal Wisdom skill. Since this effect lasts until the end of battle, it enables Folio to completely strip intelligence from enemy heroes, increasing his bonus damage dramatically. Folio is a hero with an incredibly high damage output, but to fully unleash his potential, he requires sufficient magic penetration. While his base magic penetration is strong, it may not be enough against tank heroes with magic defense exceeding 50,000. This means that without proper support, his damage can be significantly reduced when facing high resistance enemies. To ensure Folio's damage fully applies, consider pairing him with a hero that provides a magic penetration artifact bonus. Heroes with magic penetration artifacts include Orion, Polaris, Faceless, Arachne, Lilith, Mojo, and Lars. Their artifacts will help Folio bypass enemy resistances and allow him to deal his full damage. Alternatively, heroes that can lower enemy magic defense will also boost his damage output. Alvana and Corvus can reduce enemy magic defense with their skills, making them excellent partners for Folio. Additionally, stealing intelligence also reduces magic defense, so heroes that strip intelligence from enemies will further increase his effectiveness. Another interesting option is Augustus, who can convert Folio's magic damage into pure damage. Since pure damage ignores magic defense entirely, this allows Folio to deal consistent and unstoppable damage regardless of enemy resistances. Utilizing the right team support will make Folio an even bigger threat on the battlefield. Folio's first skill has proven to be a powerful tool capable of dealing massive area damage, scaling with both magic attack and intelligence difference. However, to maximize its potential, proper team composition and strategy are essential. Now, it's your turn. What do you think about Folio's first skill? Do you see him fitting into your team, or are you waiting to test him more? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your insights and discuss different ways to optimize his build. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. More in-depth skill analysis is coming soon, where we'll explore his full kit, and best team synergies. Stay sharp, strategize smart, and keep dominating the battlefield. Salute and friendship.